Hi everyone, welcome back to New Vision Tarot. How's everybody doing? I'm Nali. I hope everybody had a really beautiful holidays that you got to spend it with your family. I am holidayed out, you guys. Like I had a lot of fun. I celebrated a lot with my family, but I am pooped. I have no more like no more festivities. Even for like New Year's, I think I'm just going to hermit moded. Yeah, I wanna stay in and rest, you guys. I'm gonna have a date with myself because I'm holidayed out. But I got to spend it with my family. It was really nice. So I hope you guys did too. So I wanted to do a twin flame special for you guys. We're gonna be taking a look at divine masculine and divine feminine. And see how it goes. I've never really done a twin flame reading for my channel, so I wanted to do one this time, and let's see how it goes. So hopefully the messages resonate and it can help you guys out. I call upon my higher self in peace, truth, and love. I call upon my guardian angels in peace, truth, and love. I call upon my gods and goddesses, ancestors, guides, and animals to please guide this collective reading for the divine feminines and divine masculines. Give me clarity, give me wisdom, give me accuracy, so I may deliver the messages for my viewers that they need to hear, from my viewers' highest good and the highest good of all. I am truly grateful to you, my beautiful guides, and so it is. Abracadabra. Okay, so I picked two oracle cards to see what improvements, right, divine masculine will have for the new year 2020, and what improvements will divine feminine have for the new year 2020, and then we'll see. So let's start. We got freedom for divine masculine, and we have faith. Freedom and faith. And then for divine feminine, I have abundance. That's a beautiful card. And trust. Okay. All right, so I feel like for divine masculine, they might be freeing themselves from a situation that they might be currently in. Possibly maybe they're already connected with somebody else, or they might just be tied down to something or someone. When I look at this card, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, like, I don't know if you guys have seen Aladdin, like the cartoon, the Disney movie, where Jasmine is like trapped in the castle, and like she opens the cage, like her dad tells her that she has to marry someone, and she's like, I don't want to be enslaved anymore, and she kind of opens the gate, and like all the doves fly away for freedom. I feel like this is what the film Divine Masculine is feeling at the moment, or they're gonna be releasing themselves from something, from some type of feeling trapped, and gaining some, like, a new perspective, or a new light of hope that that from this newfound freedom in the year 2020. And they're going to be working more on having faith in the divine, surrendering. I do see a bird here. Anytime I see a bird, I see birds in both. So this tells me that there might be, birds are always messengers, so I feel like they're going to be sending you a message, possibly of some type of freedom that they're going to be obtaining in the year 2020, from some type of commitment that they might be in. This is I'm picking up, say, divine masculine, divine feminines that are in separation. I feel like divine feminine is going to be working on her trust issues. I feel like you might have been hurt and to the point of where you don't trust, and you're possibly guarding yourself to the point where you don't want to, like, you might, even if the divine masculine approaches you, you might not even want to take this leap of faith with your divine masculine, because you might be because you might be really guarded, and you're going to be working on that trust, on your trust issues, not just with divine masculine, but possibly with everyone or everything. And you're going to be abundant and beautiful. This is, to me, like the Empress card, right? Like abundance. You're going to be I think you're going to be more focusing on your finances, divine feminine, and on healing your trust issues that you might have that stem mostly from your childhood. You see how there is this this is really interesting, divine femmes, because I see her like this, like fairy allowing this stag to guide her. It's almost like you're surrendering to the guidance of spirit, right? Like, because stags are representative of the guardians. They're the guardians of the forest, right? They're the spirit guides of and protectors of the forest. And so it's like, this tells me that you are divinely protected and directed by higher forces, and you're kind of surrendering to the guidance and allowing yourself to trust on the process more, where maybe in the past you were a little bit more, you wanted maybe to control this, and you had a hard time letting go. I feel like you've finally released that, or are going to be releasing it in 2020, and you're going to be allowing yourself to trust more in this process, and you're going to be focusing on your own abundance and your own well-being. It's like all this energy that you've been directing towards the divine masculine, you're going to redirect it back to yourself and blossom, right? And blossom into this beautiful goddess. I feel like the divine masculine is starting to open up into his or her spirituality, because I mean, it could be a female with divine, as divine masculine, and a male as divine feminine. I feel like the divine masculine is possibly in the past, he's been more focused on his finances or maybe a material gain, and has recently possibly redirected that focus, or will be redirecting that focus on their spirituality and their faith. But we'll see. I don't know why I feel so nervous. I feel really nervous right now, you guys. Like, my heart's pounding, and that's not me. Like, I don't really get nervous, but I feel really nervous right now. Like, I'm even like shaking a little bit. I don't know if this is because of the divine femmes, or if this is from the divine masculines, but somebody here is really nervous. And I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna start sweating. Let's get some cards to clarify here. Clarify faith for divine masculine. Clarify this faith card for divine masculine. Ten of Swords, see? Wow. Something that they thought was possibly dead between you and divine masculine. They're starting to gain some faith that this might work out. This divine masculine, oh wow, Tower, damn. Yeah, see, and the Seven of Cups. I think that the divine masculine has been, his what is it, third eye might be popping right now, right? Because he's getting all these spiritual downloads. He might be getting psychic dreams about you, divine femmes, and something that was, but that some type of dynamic or some type of structure that they have worked really hard on in the past is crumbling with the Tower. The Tower speaks of sudden change. What is this sudden change? The Kundalini awakening. This is what's represented by the Tower card, the Kundalini awakening of the what is it, sexual energy going up the spine, and it crumbles all your belief systems, like maybe traditions and but yep, simple belief systems that no longer serve the divine masculine, and it's going to hurt. It's going to seem like divine masculine right now is feeling it, by the way. If it's not happening right now, it's going to be happening soon. Something in their reality is going to crumble and crush them, and it's going to be awakening them into in having faith and into spirituality, and they're going to be breaking free. See, look, the Freedom card is here right underneath the Tower. So something that has had them bound is and stuck to them is going to be breaking free. They're going to be breaking free from that. Let's take a look, see here more. Let's take a look, see here more into like the past and present. For divine masculine, we have manifest. This is the equivalent to the Magician, major arcana for Gemini. This is also major arcana for Scorpio, if that means something to you. We have open up, we have sadness and isolation, and then we have crown chakra. See, what was I saying? Their third eye, they're getting a lot of spiritual downloads. I feel like they're going through a massive awakening to the to the power of this connection. And they might have been in the past a bit of a trickster. This divine masculine might have been a bit of a trickster. They might have maybe made you promises that they didn't keep. They might have possibly tried to play mental games with you, divine femme, and to possibly to get you to open up to them, right? And once you did, they possibly didn't think that they were going to feel such strong feelings for you, but they did, and fear came about. This is the Three of Swords, sadness and isolation. You might have possibly had brought so much light into their life that it brought fear. It brought fear to them, and they isolated themselves. They isolated you. They isolated you, and possibly ghosted you. And their crown chakra, like they cannot stop thinking about you. You keep popping up into their dreams. You keep popping up into their psyche whenever they're not trying to think about you. Or whenever they're not guarded, I feel like your face comes into their mind, and it's going to be bringing down a tower moment for them very soon. I think that the divine masculine might have been a bit of a player in the past, or they might have liked to entertain a lot of options with the Seven of Cups, and they might have not wanted to be, they might have not been ready for the strength or the, or the magnitude of a connection like the twin flame connection, and that's why they possibly ran from you. And let me say something: the runner hurts us just as much as the chaser does. The runner is running from themselves. They're running from from confronting the self, which is you, the mirror reflection of who they are. You guys share the same energy and mirror each other. I feel like the beauty of a twin flame connection stems from learning to love the self. You might have possibly triggered things in them, in the divine masculine, that made them feel afraid. Maybe they had to overcome a lot of issues with abandonment, and they felt that they needed to run in order, because you would run on them, right? So they wanted to, they're like, I'm gonna beat them to the punch and just run. Let's see what what is this abundance for divine feminine and trust. Okay, you're at a crossroads. You're waiting to, I feel like you're waiting to start your life, divine femmes. Like I feel like you've done a lot of spiritual work, and you are now ready to, like, I feel like you've focused so much on your spirituality, and on gaining balance on yourself, for yourselves, that your focus is going to turn into your material, your material life. I feel like you've had to wait. You've waited on this connection for so long, and you've kind of been stagnant and still, and I feel like, see how I told you that the divine masculine had a lot of options? You felt like you had to compete for the love of your divine masculine, and you've waited for them, and you're done waiting. You've realized that there's no point in, or look at what I have at the bottom: abandonment, five of coin. This is being left out in the cold. See, this person ghosted you. They ghosted you. They left you abandoned. They left you feeling lack. They left you feeling like they treated you like you weren't this special person that in the reality you really were. And that made you have developed like intense trust issues. Like your heart was crushed, and I feel like you guys might have gotten into a humongous fight with them. Like I feel like there was a lot of petty fights between you and this person, and you might have not even known why you guys were fighting. And that's what happens when the ego battles start. You know, the ego battles, because again, you're confronting the ego. The ego wants to protect you. The ego wants to protect, keep the control over the self, in order to preserve it, because that ego is all about self-preservation. And a spiritual awakening of this caliber can threaten the ego. So there's an ego death that needed to happen. So this separation between you two needed to happen. Let's get a little more for divine feminine. See, we got the success and growth. We got nurture. We got solar plexus chakra, and we got seek. Okay. See, like I said, you guys have been very, very, I feel like after the separation, you guys were you felt very confused and downright, like, I feel like a lot of you guys were just angry with the 5 of Wands. You felt used and abused and betrayed. And I feel like the problem here is that you were over nurturing the divine femmes. You were over nurturing this connection. You're being way too motherly to divine masculine, to the point that divine masculine thought they could do whatever and that you would still be there. I feel like he when he ghosted you or left, that he could always that you would always be there, that kind, nurturing Empress. This is the Empress, by the way, in this deck. I think I have the Empress twice for you. That's divine feminine. But you've showed this divine masculine that such a love with such depth that they were simply not prepared for. I don't think they've ever experienced it, to be honest with you. And I feel like when this person left you, divine femmes, you took a hard hit to your solar plexus. This really left you crushed. This really left you feeling I feel like they dropped you like that meat, like you weren't, and they made you feel like you weren't good enough. And I feel like with this trust here, what you needed to be working on is on your confidence, on the confidence within yourself and your independence and your material life, sex, success, and growth. I think this is the 8 of Pentacles in this deck, but I'm not sure. Or is it the 8 of Wands? It might be the 8 of Wands. I can't remember. But either way, 8s are always about forward movement. It's about hope. And I feel like you came to a place after really searching within yourself, right? And really nurturing yourself and really taking the time to understand, okay, what is it about me that manifests the same type of energy in partners, right? That they always leave me or they always take advantage of me. And it's because you've been putting too much, you've been shining so bright, you've been putting so much into somebody else and not enough with yourself. And it's not, and I think you did. I think you guys finally took that understanding to work on your own self-confidence and what is it, and redirect all that energy you were putting onto others back to yourselves, and working on your, this is what I'm seeing here. I feel like the divine masculine mastered the 3D, right? Has mastered financial stability, financial wealth, or not wealth, but a certain control over their finances and their material life, right? And I feel like divine feminine has mastered the spiritual realm, like that what is behind the veil, that mastered your intuition, mastered your third eye chakra, right? I mean, your crown chakra, which is your spirituality. And this is what divine masculine is now going to be working on. And they had mastered their ego. They had, they have a lot of drive. They were able to acquire independence and finances because their ego you probably stroked their ego very much, divine feminine. I'm going to straight up saying, because that's what I'm seeing here. And they didn't reciprocate. They did not stroke your ego, for lack of a better word. I mean, they didn't treat you like the empress that you are. And the problem with that is that I feel like when you're too nurturing with a man, right, it could be a fine line between them seeing you as a woman or as a partner, and they could start seeing you as their mother. And think about how our relationships with our mothers are. Like, our mothers love us unconditionally, and we can fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hey, listen, I do blur out shits and fucks. If you guys are not cool with that, keep going, because it's gonna happen. Take no offense to it. It's just how I express myself. We can fuck up, and our mothers always forgive us. We can you know, we can, and it's such a selfless love, right? The love that mothers have for us, it's a selfless love. And I feel like that was kind of the love that you were giving your divine masculine, a selfless love of like giving, just like mothers do. And they kind of got, you know, like used to you giving, and them not having to reciprocate. And finally, when you confronted them about it with the 5 of Wands and wanted to take this further, I feel like they might have like friend zoned you. For some of you, they might have friend zoned you. For others of you, they downright left you and ghosted you. With the sadness and isolation card, this is the 3 of Swords. So this could mean that your person, divine masculine, had a third party. I hate to say it, but it came out for them. Divine masculine, he might have been hiding somebody else. He might have had somebody else hidden the whole time that he was connecting with you, divine femmes. And I feel like for the ones that I'm channeling here, it could have been, let me get some more cards. It could have been a bit of it could have been a more of a platonic connection. If not, it could have been something that was like a connection that was just very, I felt like it was one-sided. I feel like it was one-sided. Not so much in the beginning. In the beginning, I feel like you guys were vibing really well. Like, I feel like the divine masculine might have opened up. But look, Ace of Pentacles, divine masculine is coming for you. They're going to be giving you, and I've been seeing the Ace of Pentacles showing up a lot, you guys. The Ace of Pentacles speaks of a new beginning, something tangible. I feel like you guys are going to be so abundant, and you guys are going to be so beautiful and blooming that divine masculine might be, I think divine masculine is already watching you. And I feel like their world is crumbling. And I feel like it's a connection that they're currently in that's going to be crumbling. I think it's already crumbled, to be honest with you. And they're now going to, but in the near future, they're going to be feeling the rippling effects of it. And that's when they're going to start, their faith is going to be elevated. Because in order for our faith to elevate, there has to be a tower moment. There has to be a tower moment. And I feel like they want to offer you this ginormous pentacle, divine femme. And I feel like they know. They know. Tell me about divine feminine. But you had to learn, divine femmes, to love yourself more. This is the solar plexus chakra speaks of healthy ego. It speaks of your own drive, of your own need for success, need for passion, need for it's healthy ego. It's your like believing in yourself. I feel like you guys possibly didn't believe in yourselves enough, or didn't believe that you were worthy of love. And when we don't have that confidence in ourselves, when we don't feel worthy of being loved, and these stem from our childhood trauma. Some of you guys might maybe for you divine femmes, I feel like maybe you guys grew up in a home where you always went above and beyond to get attention from your parents, and you always went above and beyond to be the good girl, you know, that they want, you know, raise you to wanna be. And I feel like you femmes, you didn't get the credit you deserved, and I feel like you still don't. A lot of you, I feel like none of you guys got the credit that you deserve, the real credit that you deserve for being the fucking empresses that you are. And why didn't you get the credit that you deserve? Because you weren't giving the credit. You weren't giving yourself the credits that you deserve. Because your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Every single person you meet in your everyday life is but a projection of who we are, or what we feel, what we think, what we say. So this was a lesson. The reason that the divine masculine ran and treated you like garbage was to make you aware, divine femmes, make you aware that you needed to heal your solar plexus and work on your confidence. Work on your confidence. And you taught divine masculine that there is more to life than material gain, right? There is more to life than being a fucking trickster and getting away with everything. Because I feel like they were being the trickster, and they were used to like getting away with all kinds of shit, right? Look at him. He's opening up this treasure chest and like just manifesting whatever they wanted into their life, because this divine masculine that I'm channeling, very smart. Divine masculine that I'm channeling are very aware of all the universals, of all the tools, and they know how to use all the tools from the universal's toolbox to get what they want. And from you, they've learned that there is more to life, that there is so much more than what we perceive in the 3D realm, because they had never experienced a connection that is both physical, like there's physical attraction, emotional attraction, and spiritual attraction. Beautiful. And I feel like their crown chakra right now is going to be beaming. Why? Because of the crumbling of their belief systems, of their structures. I feel like they might be going through a breakup. For those of you that were put in a third-party situation, they're going to be, this could be happening right now. This could be happening right now. And I feel like this connection that this divine masculine, that the divine masculines were in. Where did that card? I'm already have a mess going on here. With this Ten of Swords, where did that Ten of Swords go? Did I put it away? Am I crazy? Was there a Ten of Swords here? I thought I saw a Ten of Swords. Well, either way, the divine masculine, oh, there it is. Okay, I'm not crazy. This connection that the divine masculine was in felt like this karmic that the divine masculine left you for felt safe for them, because there was something familiar to them. They felt in control with this karmic that they dumped you for. They felt in control because it was something they knew. It was something that they didn't feel would affect them, but it crumbled. They knew it was dead. They knew it was dead. And I feel like this karmic backstabbed divine masculine multiple times, and left them like this. I feel like divine masculine paid his karma, divine femmes, and it's part of the tower moment. It's part of their rude awakening, because it's like judgment day, right? It's like, okay, the divine gave them enough time to realize that that connection needed to be put to rest, and I feel out of pride, because of being the trickster, didn't want to admit that they were wrong, and that you were the one they truly wanted, because that scares them. They are afraid of offering you this pentacle, because let's ask why. Why are they afraid of offering this pentacle? But they're gonna be offering you. I mean, they could be sending you flowers. For some of you, they're going to offer you real commitment, because they're having faith. Their faith in this connection with you, divine feminines, is being restored. I feel so nervous right now. I don't know why. This is so crazy. I'm giving several messages, you guys. Take what resonates. This is a collective reading, so I'm trying to give several scenarios, but take what's yours and what's not in one ear out the other. If you want to get a private reading with me, for your specific situation, send me an email. My email's down below. Capiche? Okay. But they're going to be shooting you a message, divine femmes. I mean, both of the cards from the divine masculine have a bird, and I don't know if I'm sorry for the glare. I don't know, those of you that have been following my videos, anytime I see birds, look, a bird here, there's an owl there. They're getting knowledge. This is giving them wisdom. All this pain and betrayal that this divine masculine has been feeling, this karma that has been coming back to them, is teaching them lessons. I feel like they went with somebody that possibly had money over you. Somebody they knew they didn't love. Somebody they knew they didn't love as an excuse. Look, justice. Okay, we got a card of Libra here, and we have Aries here. They know that they did a great injustice here, divine femmes, and they know that balance needs to be restored. Like, this is actually quite beautiful, and start anew, right? Start a new cycle, because the Fool card is the first and the last. It's the number 0. It's the 0 before the 1. It always speaks of starting a new chapter, fresh. Ace of Pentacles, starting new, a new beginning. And this time, setting all the rights that are wrong. What was I just telling you about them getting hit with karma? Justice speaks of karma. This is Libra. This is the justice. This is all rights being wrong with the balanced scales. See how she's holding the balanced scales? And this, the divine masculine had to go through this. Had to go through this whole experience to be backstabbed, to learn what it's like to be backstabbed, and to come into consciousness of the type of pain that they did to you. They received a tenfold. 10 of Swords. This is at the end. Look, this is the dusk before the dawn. Okay, this is at your divine masculine is going through a lot of pain. I mean, Tower moment with 10 of Swords, like, and the Justice showing up here. Possibly they're going through a divorce. Possibly they married the karmic that for some. For others of you, it's just a lot of a crumbling because they didn't know how to. They always wanted to keep their options open, and they felt threatened by you, divine femmes, because they knew that you were the real deal, like subconsciously, right? Crown chakra, in their subconscious, their higher self recognized you, and that terrified them, and that's why they ran away. Sadness and isolation. They caused a lot of pain for you and them. That's what I'm trying to say, that the runner feels just as much pain as the chaser. The chaser is merely aware of what this connection is. The runner is running away because it's afraid of ego death. It's afraid of facing the self. But this is currently what they are going through. Ego. This is what I'm seeing here. Ego death. The Tower and the 10 of Swords. Ego death. Death of wanting to always have their options open, right? And they are going to be wanting to start new in 2020, because they are recognizing what a nurturing goddess you've been, divine femme. What a beautiful bright light you were in their life. How you took care of them, how you nurtured them. And they possibly left you for someone that didn't, and that was the karmic debt that needed to be paid. That was a karmic debt that needed to be paid, with Justice coming up here. I can't believe Justice. And so this is something that needed to happen. In a way, it's like divine masculine needed to level up. And don't think, divine femmes, that you guys didn't need a leveling up to do. You guys needed to work on your self-love, on your confidence. You needed to, right, what is it? You needed to work on your own financial independence and your own you needed to learn to be okay on your own. The moment that you stop chasing is the moment that you allow the other one to chase you. Does that make sense? Because there is only one energetic cord. If you are constantly trying to force this connection to happen, it's an energetic invasion. So they keep running, right? The moment that you stop chasing them, it's like they feel that pulling away, right? And then you're actually pulling them, and they're gonna be chasing you. Does that make sense? Which is what I see here with this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you divine femmes, your divine masculine might have a little goatee or a beard. Maybe like they might be like light blonde with like light eyes, but not necessarily for some of the divine masculines might. Others of the divine masculines might have like really short hair, maybe even bald. For some, and some of you divine femmes might have like really long, beautiful brown hair, or auburn hair, or like light brown, I feel. See, I see the brown hair here as well. Okay. Okay, let's take a look see here. What actions will divine feminine? So like I said, I feel like you guys, the divine femmes, had already mastered the spiritual world, right? You guys have, your intuition is always on point because you guys had that spiritual awareness, but you guys struggled with your material needs, right? By being independent on your own, and needed to refocus on yourselves, on not needing the approval of others, right? To approve yourselves, not needing to be married, not needing commitment. This, look, the Hierophant in the reverse, the Hierophant in the upright speaks of commitment, of traditions. You're letting go of the need to be partnered up. You're letting go of the need of having to be in a partnership. And what does that bring? That brings you partnership. I don't know why it works that way, but that's how the law of attraction works. And having to learn how to be okay on your own and enjoy your own company. You got the Lovers in the reverse. So the Lover speaks of a choice between two lovers. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Adam and Eve, right there. With Archangel Raphael trying to bring them together, see? This is divine. Divine is working on both ends to bring about this this connection. But there was a third person involved. Because the Lover speaks of a choice between two people. And I'm putting that right underneath the Justice. There was a balancing that needed to be done here. And right now, the Divine Masculine is feeling it. Feeling it because their whole world is being crumbled. Their whole world is being crumbled. And they're seeing you abundant and beautiful and just blossoming. Because why? Because you just stopped wasting all your energy on them and focused it on yourselves. And you guys are glowing, beautiful. And you're going to be learning how to trust again. Little by little. You've let go. You have been letting go. Little by little, you've learning to, because why? Because you've been seeking. You've been seeking truth and meditating and going within and clearing out the blocks that stem from your childhood that caused you to have such low self-esteem. I hate to say it like that. Listen, I mean, this could be towards me too. Low self-esteem. From the solar plexus chakra, the solar plexus. And the Divine Masculine has been bombarding like this crumbling right now. This tower moment is going to give them such clarity, and there's going to elevate the connection to the divine. What is the divine? Divine love. Divine love. That's what twin flames are. Divine love incarnate. Love from the divine in the flesh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I have 2 cards here and 2 cards here. 2 oracle cards for what is going to be the outcome for Divine Masculine in 2020. Oh, damn. Okay, we have Mountain. Again, I see like the beard and the long mustache. Some of the Divine Masculines might have facial hair. Okay. Okay, and it says here number 6. Number 6, it speaks of, again, the home and hearth. It always speaks of what is it? New hope or forward movement, right? And it says here for Divine Masculine, you have the capacity to flow around any obstacles you face. This is the time to adapt. Damn, look at this. Faith and mountain. Look, faith moves mountains, right? So, damn. Okay, so the Divine Masculine is going to be able to find, use his wit or her wit with the Magician card of Virgo, or Virgo and Gemini. Could mean something to you. They're gonna be using their wit and their ingenuity to remove all fucking obstacles between, because there are a lot of obstacles, and I feel like there's a lot of rebuilding that needs to be done. Metamorphosis. I can't make this shit up. They are going through major transformations. The Divine Masculine is going through major transformations right now. It's very uncomfortable, and I've used this metaphor before. It's like they're dying. The death of ego. Yes, and the death is a very uncomfortable. Oh, look, and I have a little red candle. You can't see it, but I lit it in, in honor of Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Death to the ego. But it's a beautiful, like, for example, but death is just a transition from one state of being to another. And that's what they're going through. This tower moment needed to happen. Their whole belief systems needed to crumble, because we need to it's like when you reformat a computer, right? It's like you have to wipe it clean and then so that you can restart, right? And then so you can learn new things. It's like the biggest epiphany one person can have is with the moment they realize that they don't know anything. Yes, that's the first moment that you know something. Is when you know that you don't know anything. Trust me, that's the eureka moment, when you know that everything that you thought was real, that everything that you thought was the right way, everything that you have been taught growing up is wrong. That the way that they've been doing things is wrong. What they did to you, Divine Feminine, was wrong. Metamorphosis. And look at how I have here the two, are they flamingos? I think they're flamingos. Two flamingos making a beautiful heart. They see eye to eye. You guys are fine. They see you, Divine Femme. They see you now. They see you now. It says you are for Divine Masculines, you are in the process of deep and beautiful changes. Metamorphosis. It's like, are you guys familiar with the painting, The Metamorphosis of Narcissus? That's a painting by Salvador Dali, one of my favorite paintings. Look it up. That's what Divine Masculine is going through. The Metamorphosis of Narcissus. Narciso is in Spanish. So I think in English his name is Narcissus, but look it up. It's a beautiful painting, and it's like Narcissus is Narcissus is holding up an egg, so it's like a transformation. It's a new birth, and there's a reflection of him on the water. So that the reflection is you, Divine Femme. You reflected back to them their own ugliness. Metamorphosis, beautiful, and it's because of you. Because of you. Look at this, look at all these butterflies. I mean, so like they're going through a very painful and uncomfortable transition, because it's an awakening process, and during the awakening process, after the initial beauty, right, of an ecstasy and euphoria, comes all the garbage of that ego and past traumas and blocks that we have lurking in our subconscious that need to transcend. And that's a beautiful, and it's called the dark night of the soul. The Divine Masculine is going through the dark night of the soul. Something that you, Divine Femmes, went through already. I believe a lot of you in 2019. 2019 was a very karmic year. And I believe that now you guys went through all that pain, and you transmuted that pain and redirected it into blossoming yourselves, and you've redirected that into your own prosperity. And the Divine Masculine is now playing catch up. And I'm talking about spiritually. They're playing catch up. But you, Divine Femmes, are playing catch up in your material needs. Like, you are learning that you are self-sufficient, that you can be financially independent on your own without a partner. And it is just as commendable as a spiritual awakening. Absolutely. Let's see what we have for you. We have movement, Golden Palace. This is the thing, the two things that are that you have going for you in 2020. Movement. I think movement is like it's like the Chariot. I think the Chariot. Look at this. Ostrich is hauling ass. Forward movement. You have been stuck on Divine Masculine for so long, waiting, just waiting and waiting and waiting, and you realized, Divine Femmes, that waiting was not bringing you Divine Masculine. Why? Because by waiting, you're still being dependent on him or her. You're still being codependent, because you are waiting to start your life with someone else when your life is already, all you need to live your life is you. And you're going to be taking off, Divine Femmes, with victory and confidence, and just ready to like take off and be towards your Golden Palace, my loves. Yes. Golden Palace. See, 2 and 3 is 5. 5 means change. A change in your material reality. You guys are going to be, your money's going to be good, Divine Femmes. You guys are going to be making money. Whatever it is that you guys, whatever endeavor, financial endeavor you guys are embarking on or have been working on, it's going to take off, man. Oh my God. And it's going to take off. You're going to be so prosperous and you're going to learn how that you are self-sufficient, and that you don't need anyone to be to live in a castle, a golden castle. Wow. And then we have 2 and 8. 2 and 8 is 10. 10 is completion. This was a karmic lesson that you also needed to learn, divine femmes, to not stay stagnant, to move forward, and to know that what is yours, and it'll always be yours, and to not sit around waiting, getting old, right, to start your life that you could have always just you look. Some of you divine femmes, I'm gonna say this, might be moving or might have recently moved to another, possibly another state or to another home. You moved homes. There's a move here, and it's going to have a lot of positive impact in you. Or some of you will be moving in the year 2020, and it's going to be, you're going to be moving to somewhere very, like, to greener pastures, right, to where the grass is greener, and you're going to be feeling light, and like you're going to be feeling light on your feet, like you're almost like flying, right, like this ostrich. I love this. And you're going to have a new spark of passion. You see this little balloon, this little red balloon here? It's like a new passion has been ignited. You're going to be feeling like you can manifest abundance. I mean, look, this is Golden Castle. It says there is always enough, divine femmes. I feel like a lot of you guys were in a energy of lack. Five of Pentacles, because you felt abandoned, and it probably brought up a lot of issues, divine femme, of being abandoned from your childhood, or not being acknowledged as a child. Possibly a lot of you guys come from divorced parents, or for some of you, your parent, maybe one of your parents passed away. It doesn't have to be like that. It might have just been like divorced parents, or you simply didn't get the recognition that you always wanted from your parents, and it left you with severe abandonment issues, and your divine masculine triggered that when they abandoned you, and it made you, what is it? It made you go within and really examine why you keep manifesting abandonment, because you haven't been able to heal that, and you dug it out. You did. You did. You look. Where is it? Where's the secret card? You took time to heal and meditate and dig out the, what is it, the blocks from your, you know, like I said, from your childhood. Possibly some of them might be even from many lifetimes. You that kept you manifesting the same abandonment issues over and over, and it was very, very hard for you, divine femmes, to really face that mirror. Very hard, but you did it. You did it. You did it, and it's now success is on the horizon for you, divine femmes. Success and growth, because you've paid your dues. You've paid your karma. You're at the end of this painful cycle. Why? Because you let go of needing needing this relationship to be something that you know, like it's like having that fantasy of like the, you know, like the little fantasies that they impose on us when we're children, of like the princess that marries the prince and blah 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 blah, the Prince Charming comes in and saves you. That's not life. That's not reality, and it's not going to happen like that. And or having to have the perfect little husband and the perfect little wife. No, you've let go of all those dogmatic beliefs, and all you need is you. And it's so funny, when we stop needing something, comes right back. It comes right back to you. That's how the law of attraction, just know that it's yours and it comes, right? Abundance is on its way, my loves. Just remember that you need to work on healing those trust issues, and I feel like you are, and it's going to feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, divine femme. With the Chariot here, it says you are in a time of positive forward movement, divine femmes. Yes, 2020 is going to be big for you, and it's going to come together, because you know why? Because you are going to be feeling confident again. You're going to believe in yourself again, divine femmes. You're going to believe in yourself again, and your divine masculine sees that. Your divine masculine is going through massive transformation, a transformation that he or she has been resisting for a long time, and time is up. The divine intervene with the divine. You see how there's the divine they're throwing that thunder down and crumbling their situation, because time is up for divine masculine, and they are going through a massive spiritual awakening. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. Let's throw in some angel advice. Give me an angel advice for divine masculine. Clairvoyance. You saw me shuffle. Look, clairvoyance. We fell right on top of crown chakra. Oh my God. Look, clairvoyance. They're awakening. I'm telling you. I said, listen, guys. I can channel. And in the beginning of the reading, before most of the cards came out, I was telling you that their third eye is popping right now. They're getting so many fucking downloads from their higher self that they don't even know what to do with it. It's causing this tower moment for them. Clairvoyance. It says, Archangel Raziel says, I am help to divine masculine. I am helping you with your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. What was I telling you? They're becoming aware of the purest type of love. Divine love. Divine love. Twin flames are divine love in the flesh. Clairvoyance. Fell right on top of crown chakra for divine masculine. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Give me an angel advice for divine femmes. My beautiful angels, give an angel advice to my beautiful divine feminines. Give me one card for divine feminines, please. For my beautiful DMs. Ooh, spread your wings. Damn, and it fell right on top of movement. Ah, look at these similar energies. Look. Look at this ostrich taking off. Look at this angel taking off. Pew! I can't make this shit up. It says, spread your wings, divine femmes. Archangel Ariel says, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to fucking soar. I can't make it up. I love it so much. You're ready to soar. Take off. You are ready. You are ready. You've been working hard on yourselves and you are ready. Let's see what else. What else should I do here? Let's get you an advice. Give me an advice for divine femmes. Give me an advice for divine femmes. The Queen of Wands. Sorry, the cards are, I was shuffling them upside down, so this should be on the upright. Queen of Wands is telling you to manifest, to believe. Look, oh my God, look. Yellow, crowd, like solar plexus. Know how sexy you are, divine femmes. Know how magnetic you are. How magical you are. The Queen of Wands knows how to get up and make shit happen. The Queen of Wands is, out of all the queens, knows how to move, right? And how to get shit going. It's saying, do not be afraid. This is saying, do not be afraid. Embody the qualities of the Queen of Wands. She gets what she wants. She goes out there and does and makes shit happen for herself. She is confident. She is sexy. She is the life of the fucking party. She waves her magic wand and manifests everything and anything she wants. She is magical. She's also an energy worker. A lot of you guys might be energy workers or might be light workers. Because the Queen of Wands showed up for you. The Queen of Wands is not afraid of the esoteric world. A lot of the times the Queen of Wands dabbles in magic or in the esoteric world, or some of you guys might be into the occult. Some of you guys might have a little pet cat. I have two. And I actually got a new puppy for Christmas. Should I show it to you? Maybe at the end I'll show it to you. Be the Queen of Wands. Be confident. Confident and believe in yourselves. You guys are beautiful and sexy and magical. You know it. Yes, you do. Know it. Remind yourselves every fucking day that this is who you are. Advice for divine masculine. Advice for divine masculine. I hope this resonates, you guys. The Empress. Advice for the divine masculine. Go for your divine feminine. They see you. They see you. Look. They see you. They know you are their divine counterpart. Empress on your side. Advice for your divine masculine. Nurture this. Divine masculines, if you're watching. Nurture this connection. Create. Treat your divine feminine like this divine goddess that she is, because she deserves that, or he deserves that. He or she deserves that. They deserve all the love and nurture that they've given you. divine masculines, give it back. Acknowledge it and nurture it, because abundance will come from that for both parties. Divine love and balance. Justice. Justice. New timeline. New timeline. Happiness. Carefree. The zero. Start from fresh. 2020. 2 is 4. 4 is foundation. Foundation. I love it so much. Oh, let me get you, like, I have like this this little thing where I always have like channel little messages from, you know, that I channel when I meditate and stuff like that. So let's see. Let me get a message for my divine feminines from their divine masculine. Okay. I hold on with all my might until it's finally time for your soul to rest comfortably next to mine. Wow. I hold on with all my might until it's finally time for your soul to rest comfortably next to mine. Channeled message from your beloved. Should I get another one? Why not? That's beautiful. I thought I told you this world is not for you. Wow. I thought I told you this world is not for you. They see you as this fucking angel. This angel that is just otherworldly. I love this message. I hold on to you. I hold on with all my might until it's finally time for your soul to rest comfortably next to mine. And so it is. Abracadabra. That's what I got for you guys for your twin flame reading. I hope you guys liked it. I'm going to be uploading a pick a card, pick a pile for 2020, possibly tomorrow. I'm trying my best to keep up, you guys. I've been really busy with the festivities, with Christmas and everything, and I'm a little pooped, man. I'm a little tired, but I'm trying. Bear with me, okay? Bear with me. I love you all very much. You guys are fucking magical. You guys are all beautiful. My beautiful divine masculines and my beautiful divine feminines. Let's get it together. Yes. Let's get it together, because I'm a hopeless romantic and I want this for you guys. Okay? Happy New Year. Happy 2020. And, oh wait, do you guys want to see my puppy? I'm going to show you guys my puppy. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this baby. Oh, sorry, the focus is all off. Look at this. Look at this baby. Look at this face. She was sleeping. This is my new baby. My Santa got her for me. I love her so much. I asked my daughter if she liked her. And my daughter said, Mommy, we have the world's cutest domination. Because she thinks it's a Dalmatian. And I'm like, how do you even know the word domination? But that's what I got for you guys. Take care. Stay beautiful. If you guys want to book a private reading with me, my email is down below. Thank you so much for those of you that are waiting on private readings with me. Hang tight. They're coming. Thank you so much. Those of you that donated to the channel, thank you so much for your blessing. May the universe pay you back sevenfold. And I'll see you all next time. Mwah.